Federal Capital Territory, Wike vows to end open grazing in Abuja. Ohi of Okengwe-Ehi organizes prayer session for the success of Ahmed Usman Ododo. African Union suspends Niger over military coup. In sports, Sheffield United sign Nigerian female forward, Juliet. This is the MLC TV Global News reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the Confluent State of Nigeria. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for joining us. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, has vowed that the federal government will ensure that it fuels Nigerians and export foods to end foreign exchange for the country. Kyari made the promise at the headquarters of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security in Abuja during a brief reception organized by the ministry for him and the ministers of state Aliyu Abdullahi. He said such were the targets of his team, stressing that Nigerians had the potential to achieve the set goals. Kyari explained that hunger remains a big challenge facing the country, expressing optimism that it will soon become a thing of the past. The governor of Borno State, Professor Babangana Zulum, who accompanied the ministers to the ministry, said Nigerians need long and medium-term plans that were sustainable to address food security. He said the country should invest in commercial agriculture and adopt modern agricultural techniques such as irrigation, green technology, among others, to address hard-hitting food security challenges. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike, has vowed to end open grazing in Abuja, saying such can no longer be tolerated. Wike, a former Rivers State governor, made the promise at a press conference in Abuja hours after his swearing in. Aside from that, Wike also said structures will not be built according to the city's master plan, will be demolished without hesitation.
All those people who are distorting the master plan of Abuja, too bad, too bad. If you know you have built where you're not supposed to build, it will go down. It will go down. Be a minister of anywhere, be an ambassador. If you know you have developed where you're not supposed to develop, your house must go what? Down. Those who have taken over the green areas to build, sorry, our parks must come back. The green areas must come back. If you hate green, you must hate yourself. So if you know you have anybody who is involved that have taken over the green areas, have taken over the parks, to where you now do restaurants, no, we will not accept that.
Wike equally promised to deal with street trading, maintaining that it breeds insecurity. A West African Icon Award has been conferred on the Ohi of Okene, His Royal Highness Issa Maman Okatahi. The award was conferred on him by Elated Magazine in Lagos State, Nigeria. The Elated Magazine said the recognition was in appreciation of the traditional rulers' enviable achievements and contributions to the development of West African sub-region. In its response, the Reverend Traditional Ruler appreciated the media outfit for the recognition, describing the award as a call to do more for the progress of the society. The Ohi of Okene noted that appreciating others for their contributions to the society was important, noting that it will go a long way at encouraging them to impact more lives. His Royal Highness Issa Maman Okatahi promised that he will continue to engage in activities that will transform the society for good and also encourage the people to contribute their quota to the development of the society. The management of one of the newest education institutions in Kogi State, the seat of Wisdom Modern Academy, has congratulated Yabagi Muhammad on his appointment as the Chief Press Secretary CPS to the Speaker of the House of Assembly. In a letter signed by the founding proprietor of the institute, Jeremiah Ocheme, the school expressed confidence in the ability of the CPS to ensure professionalism and effective reputation management for the Speaker. The institute charged the CPS to put the professional interest of the newsroom as a priority and allow it to always guide his conduct, and wish him success in his assignment. On politics, The Ohi of Okengwe-Ehi, His Royal Highness Ahmed Tijani Mohammed and Niger has organized a prayer session for the success of Kogi State All Progressive Congress APC governorship candidate Ahmed Usman Ododo and the deputy governorship candidate Joel Salifu Oyibo. The prayer session was held at his palace in Okene local government area of Kogi State. The Ohi of Okengwe-Ehi said prayers plays important roles in all human endeavor, hence the need to engage in prayers to enable Usman Ododo to emerge as the next governor of the state. Our reporter has the details.
Prayer, an act of communication by humans with the sacred or holy God, is believed by all religion to be needful in every human endeavors. This was what His Royal Highness Ahmed Tijani Mohammed Anaje did as he gathered men and women at his palace to pray for Ododo to emerge as the next governor of Kogi State, a man he described as one that will build on the legacies of the incumbent governor, Yahaya Bello.
Ahmed Usman Ododo aika gomoni Kogi Excellency Governor Yahaya Bello Omana Huva aika Ahmed Usman Ododo ọhụrụ ya ite dọọmụ jọba na-enwụrọ dọọmụ jọba ndọrọ abebi
Also speaking, the wife of the Ohi of Okengwe-Ehi, Daudu Hassanat Ahmed Anaje, who just returned from an Islamic pilgrimage, calls for love, oneness and care for one another for a better society. The prayer session was attended by other traditional rulers, Islamic clerics, among others. I am Joshua Adinoi, reporting for MLC TV.
Zamfara State Governorship Election Tribunal sitting in Sokoto has reversed judgment on the petition filed by the former governor of the state, Bello Muhammad Matawale Maradun, challenging the authenticity of the governorship election result that brought Dauda Lawan as governor of the state. The three-man panel of judges led by Justice Cordelia Ogadi reserved the judgment to a later date to be communicated to the parties involved after the respondent and counsel to the petition, Bello Matawale Maradun, adopted their written addresses to close their arguments. The first and second respondent, Dauda Lawan, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, have all made their testimonies before the tribunal. Lawa prayed the tribunal to dismiss the petition filed by the former governor Bello Matawale challenging March 18th Zamfara governorship election for lack of merit. The Kogi State chapter of the All Progressive Congress APC has suspended the chairman of Ankpa local government area of the party, Abdullahi Zakari, for anti-party activities. The state APC chairman, Abdullahi Bello, in a statement explained that the suspension is with immediate effect. The party also appointed Mohammed Salifu Jabri as the acting chairman of the party for Ankpa local government area. The statement notified the public that the State Working Committee of the APC received a letter recommending that Ankpa local government APC chairman Abdullahi Zakari for suspension for anti-party activities. He stressed that the State Working Committee of the APC looked into the issues and found the chairman guilty as charged, hence the need for his suspension. The general manager of Kogi Signage and Advertisement Agency, Richard Osaseyi, says he will initiate a program that will train many Kogi youth on drone technology and other ICT benefiting programs as part of his contributions towards the November 11th election in the state. Osaseyi stated this when he visited the acting chairman of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN Kogi State Chapter, Osiako Ezekiel Sunday. A statement by the Public Relations Officer, NYCN Kogi Chapter, Joseph Ozevehe Barnabas explained that the Kogi Signage and Advertisement Agency Board said the program, which is in support of the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC Ahmed Usman Ododo and Joel Salifu, will see youth learn coding and programming. The philanthropist, business mogul, and community reformer commended the leadership of NYCN in the state, calling on them to remain dedicated to promoting causes that impact the youth positively. The seasoned business tycoon, after inspecting some facilities in the youth house, promised to partner with the council and its members to reawake social educative life and revamp the sports activities such as standard table tennis, basketball, volleyball, and other ball game facilities. Speaking on behalf of his entire executive, the state acting NYCN chairman Osiako Sunday appreciated the grassroots mobilizer for the visit, promising that they will live up to expectations in the discharge of their duties.
Malachi TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
On crime, the police command in Enugu State has neutralized 2 suspected kidnappers and rescued 1 male kidnapped victim, name withheld, at the outskirts of Enugu metropolis. The command also recovered the victim's black-colored Lexus 350 Jeep alongside 1 locally made revolver gun loaded with 4 cartridge and another locally fabricated pistol belonging to the criminal elements. This is contained in a statement issued by the command spokesman, DSP Daniel Undukwe. Undukwe said that police operatives led by the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, Olasoji Akimbayo, carried out the successful operation on August 20th at about 8 p.m. at Centenary Layout along Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. He said that the police operatives were drawn from the MPF Special Forces, Akonano Police Division, and tactical team of the command. On the foreign scene, the African Union has suspended Niger until civilian rule in the country is restored and would assess the implications of any armed intervention in the troubled Sahel nation. The Peace and Security Council requests the AU Commission to undertake an assessment of the economy, social and security implications of deploying a standby force in Niger and report back to the Council, the bloc said, following strong differences on the matter. Army officers toppled President Mohamed Bazoum on July 26, 2023, prompting the West African Regional Bloc ECOWAS to threaten to use force to reinstate him. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, agreed to activate a standby force as a last resort to restore democracy in Niger. It has said it is ready to act, even as it continues to pursue hopes for a diplomatic solution. The AU last week held a meeting on the crisis against a backdrop of divergent views within the bloc over any military intervention. The coup has heightened international worries over the Sahel, which faces growing jihadist insurgency linked to Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State group. The juntas in Burkina Faso and Mali have, however, said that any military intervention in their neighbor would be considered a declaration of war against their country. Despite criticism from China, Japan said it is set to start releasing huge amounts of treated radioactive water from the wrecked Fukushima nuclear power plant in the sea. The Japanese government has said the move is safe and that the United Nations nuclear watchdog has given the plan the green light, stressing that the impact on the environment would be negligible. More than 1 million metric tons of water will be released, as Japan pointed out that it is crucial to decommissioning the power station following the disaster more than a decade ago. The plant was hit by a huge earthquake in 2011 that destroyed its cooling system and caused 3 reactors to melt, contaminating the water and triggering continuous leaks. For sports updates, let's join Jonah Malik.
Sheffield United women have confirmed the signing of young forward Juliet Adebowale Arimoro from FA Women's National League side London Bees. The 20-year-old joined the Bees at the start of last season after several seasons in the Brighton and Hove Albion Academy as she gained championship experience during a dual registration spell at Watford last year. Arimoro adds extra option to the Blades attack, and she has been impressive during pre-season, scoring in the team's friendly against Blackburn Rovers in July and again against Liverpool Fields. Capped at under-20 level for Nigeria, the young Nigerian forward said she is delighted to join the club as the new season grows closer. Head coach Jonathan Morgan is also looking forward to seeing what the striker can bring to the squad as the season continues. Still on sports, an Olympian, Henry Amike, says Toby Amuson's suspension saga by the Athletics Integrity Unit AIU won't hinder her performance but spur her to glory at the ongoing 2023 World Athletics Championship in Budapest, Hungary. Henry, an ex-Olympian, while speaking with sports writers, said Toby Amuson's recent travail will make her see things from different perspectives, stressing that it will propel her to do better, make herself and the country proud. Recall that the panel of the Disciplinary Tribunal, by a majority decision, found that Amuson did not commit an anti-doping rule violation, ADRV, of 3 whereabout failures within 12 months. And that's all on Sports Update. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to our caster for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. Joy Dada has the latest happenings in the world of entertainment.
Nigerian rapper Folarin Falana, popularly known as Faz, has clarified his reason behind his firm's activisms and being a politician is not part of hate. During his recent interview on the Big Friday show hosted by Techa, the lawyer-cum-rapper disclosed that his compassion is the driving force behind his activism in Nigeria. When asked if he had any political aspiration, he blatantly affirmed that he has no intention or interest in venturing into any political sphere. He went further to oblige people to understand that not all activists want to become politicians. Going back to his reasons, the rapper remarked that even though he's famous and does not have to, he is an activist because he cannot look past the injustice and not fight for the better thing. Popular rapper and content creator Darlington Okoye, popularly known as Speed Darlington, has filed a lawsuit against a fintech platform, PalmPay, following their decision to use his photos in their advertisements. According to Okoye, PalmPay uploaded an advertisement on their official X account which captured an image of the singer. In reaction to such violation of image rights by PalmPay, the Imo State Bond released a letter through his lawyer, suing and requesting the sum of 200 million as indemnity from the management of the loan company. The rapper took to his Instagram page to expose the unlawful act, also urging them to do the right thing before he takes further actions. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Joy. Christians have been advised to determine where they will spend eternity while alive through attitude to God and fellow human. The assistant resident pastor of the Living Faith Church, Barracks Lokoja, Pastor Friday Alpha, made the call during the final burial ceremony of late Rebecca Ibrahim, the mother of Ojoma Yusuf, a Kogi-born journalist resident in Yola, Adamawa State. At the burial ceremony, Pastor Alpha described the deceased as an evangelist and a peacemaker who lived an impactful life while on earth, calling on her children to continue with the good legacies of their late mother. Our reporter Richard Tuluyemi has the details.
Rebecca Ibrahim was born on 15th November 1963 into the family of Ibrahim Odo of Igalamela Ododo local government area of Kogi State and died on 6th August 2023. She was buried amidst tears on 18th August 2023 at her hometown in Igalamela Ododo local government area of Kogi State. The funeral began with a wake-up at her residence in Barrack Lokoja before her remains were laid to rest in her hometown Igalamela Ododo local government area of Kogi State.
Every one of us standing here this morning are witnessing her being laid to rest. A day will also come in our lives when we also shall follow the same path. And this morning, quickly before we lay our mother finally to rest,
Pastor Friday Alpha, while speaking with those who came to sympathize with the family of the deceased, admonished them to be ambassadors of Christ and serve as good examples to others in their daily endeavors.
So Mama has done an assignment and she has finished strong. So to everyone who came here to witness our being laid to rest, I want to encourage everyone to hold tight to God and to make sure they serve Him faithfully, righteously, and acceptable.
The husband of the deceased, Lazarus Yusuf, said his late wife Rebecca was a humble and selfless prayer warrior who was always seeking the good of others at all times.
Completely my life is changed by her behavior and actions. She taught me how to give. She taught me how to labor with dignity. She taught me how to be myself among my mates.
Emmanuel, Ojoma, and Queen Yusuf all described their late mother as one who added values to their lives by building their prayer lives as Christians.
I will always miss Mama because I will never have another mother like her. And if God will bring me back to this world to pick a mom, I will pick my mother again.
It's God's will that we had to lose her at this season of our life, but she has been a blessing. Like particularly to me, my prayer life was built because of her. If there's anything I can never forget from her own part while she was alive, it's her call for prayers. She'll keep telling you, pray and don't stop praying. And I believe her demise will not just be the end of our prayer lives, we'll still keep praying.
Mama is one person that has a large heart. If you stay with her, you will learn how to be patient and forgiving. She has the heart to accommodate everybody despite their wrongdoing.
Others in their remarks testified the good days of late Rebecca Ibrahim and prayed to God to strengthen the family she left behind. Various hymns were sung with prayers offered to God at the burial of the late selfless and sympathetic being, Rebecca Ibrahim.
Those who will pass from the earth on his story, only remember by what we have done.
Death, they say, it is the end of all mortals, but the legacy of everyone lives after them, either good or bad. For Rebecca Ibrahim, it was a life well spent and has gone to rest in the bosom of the Lord. May her soul continue to rest in peace. I am Richard Tuluyemi reporting for MLC TV.
And that is the size of our package. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV 2. MLC TV Yoruba and Igbiravabe MLC TV, Instagram MLC TV 2021, Twitter Malachi TV, and TikTok Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturdays 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Jennifer Ojimayo. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.